What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Just gonna go ahead and try to install these headlights tonight. It's been a while. I've been installing for quite a while, but I need to get these done because I'm ready to drive the Jimny again. And I'm weird like that about driving around with two different headlights. But let's go ahead and take a look at the progress, and I'll show you the after, because I've already installed one headlight, and that was quite the learning curve, let me tell you. But this next one will be much quicker, along with the side marker. So let me go ahead and show you real quick what's going on. So there's the new one, there's the old one. As you see, I have a light ready this time. That'll make this process a lot easier. Got my tools, got my box of parts here. I'm going to show you why I picked these headlights in particular. So go ahead and pull these out. So first, these came in a really nice box, but that doesn't matter as much as the quality of the product itself. Now let's hope I don't mess this up and drop it and break it. Let's see if I can put it on there we go. So one of the reasons I chose this was because, as you see here, I got the resistor, got it installed, I adjusted it, but the best part is, because it's a LED, you need a resistor for the older vehicles, and it comes with the resistor. Other than that, it's pretty much plug and play. So look at that. Look at that quality. And then comes with a little pigtail if needed. And then these extra little parts right here are for the turning lights, for the turning signal, and daytime running lights. The other resistor is here in the box. Here it is. So basically, this will plug into the back of the LED, and then it will plug in to the actual, that pigtail right there. So basically just a resistor to help with the new voltage. But let's see here. So the first thing I'm going to do, I went ahead, I started removing the side marker, so let's go ahead and finish that up, shall we? But first, before I go any further, to make this whole process easier, make sure you remove the grill. You can see I got some rust there, but you're gonna go ahead and twist this piece right here. You're gonna twist it so that you can pull it out, and this whole piece will come out. Let me show you. So it's a little old. Bam. There we go. And now just twist. This is kind of hard to do with one hand. There we go. And bam, the headlight's out. Now you're gonna have these three, 1, 2, 3 clips. You're gonna undo them and remove them, and the headlight itself will pop out. Be careful though, but we'll come back to this. Alright, so now for the turning marker, we're gonna go ahead and make sure we kind of get this shit separated. there's the grounding wire. Here's the main wire. And I'm simply gonna take it, see if I can get this to stay here. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get what we can get to work here. Alright, so this simply pull out just like that. And I brought a tool that you seen earlier to help pull that off. Good old multi-tool. This side's also harder because this thing right here, the windshield washer tank, is kind of in the way. Makes everything a little bit tighter, but you don't have to remove this whole thing like I am, but I'm doing it because the new one comes with a nice new one, so I'd like to get rid of the old one if I can. There we go. Now that whole piece is gone. And of course you got the classic 10 millimeter. We're just simply gonna go ahead and take this, break it loose, the grounding. This will be the grounding for the headlight and the side marker. All these washers, look at that. Set that aside so we don't lose it. So now, there's the grounding for the turning signal right there. And then the grounding for the side marker. And then the grounding for the headlight. So, now, try to set this up so that we can hopefully not have too much trouble. There we go. So we're going to take these screws, put them in the anchor nuts over here, these parts right here, and make sure it's facing the right way. So I'll just simply pull these through, like so. Take your Phillips. We're just going to set it in there for right now. Just kind of anchor it so we don't have to worry about it falling. So we don't want to go too hard because when we go to test the light, I have a HID in there and I don't want to fucking set it in there and we have issues and then have it all the way set. So now we're going to take that wire that we were working with earlier. We're going to connect the powers together. Push it together. And then I got the new plastic piece right there. And we're just going to work it over. Then it should make sure that it's over the pieces, right? And then we'll be ready to ground this along with the rest of it. Let's go ahead and move to the actual headlight installation real quick. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put the headlight and the retainer. Go ahead and turn this light off here. So, ground. And Phillips. The Phillips again. Again, we're going to go ahead and remove these clips right here. And that'll remove the headlight. This vehicle's old and got some very rusted parts. I haven't soaked these parts in WD-40 for quite some time. But for the most part, it's just a lot easier to try to take these clips off if you can. Last clip. And voila. There you go. So now this is removed. By the way, these are age 4. I don't know if I've mentioned what kind of headlights these are. These are age 4 headlights. But go ahead, that's out now. By the way, I bought LED bulbs for the daytime, the running lights, and or the parking lights. Sorry, the parking lights. All right, so now I don't know about you, but I like to make sure that this is the same way. I don't want to get my freaking greasy fingerprints all over the nice new headlight. So I just peel this so that I can get it in the frame, in the retainer. I get my greasy fingerprints all over it if possible. Alright, so now I'm gonna, this is how it was set in there. You gotta remember it's gotta twist a little bit. So there's actually a part on here that says SAE. I try to put that at the top. So now I'm gonna put this in here. Just for those of you that are curious, this thing does fit like a glove. Like, alright, so now I got it in there. So this is as you would be looking at it. So I'm just trying to visualize this. Because dealing with these clips is a pain. So the bigger clip, you may have to take these, so when they're in there, they're like this. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's like that. You may have to flip it over so that it goes over. And that looks like that's what I'm going to have to do with this. Alright guys, so wish me luck on this, because it's a pain in the ass to get this in, and all you think you're good to go, and then it's not. Let me tell you. You get really lucky. There's a little clip right here. I'll zoom in here in a second. Hold on. So you get really lucky, it'll slip right into that little, right like that. So hopefully I did this much better than the first time. Let me tell you guys, the first time doing this was so frustrating. I was not a happy camper. So now, because of the way this is, I'm going to go ahead and flip this over to make it more secure. By the way, this orange color, not my selection. So if any of y'all got a problem with the orange, I don't know what to tell you. So now, hopefully, I got this right the first time. Make sure you snug her in there. Alright, so now, make sure that, and this is what I was afraid of. I was going to get some fucking shit stuck in there. There we go. Maybe I should mention that I am no professional. I am no electrician. I am no ASE certified technician. I just do this for fun, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. But there we go. So now I still have the protection on there, and when I put it in, I should be able to put it in like this with the pigtail down, and we'll go from there. All right, so let's go ahead. See if I can. All right, so see, on the first headlight, when I did this, I ended up taking all these screws out, which made all the adjustment screws right here, these screws right here. I ended up taking all those out, which made reinstallation a wee bit more difficult. But now, just line these up. Turn the light on again so I can see better. There we go. And now, you simply apply a little bit of pressure. This bottom one is just not quite cooperating the way I'd like it to. There we go. So see, now the screw will get in there. And you twist. And bam. And look, the SAE's right at the top. And we are good to go. So now we are ready for, so see, this is from the light itself, and then you have directly to the vehicle. Now the problem is with LEDs, the voltage and everything changes, and the resistors. So sorry, the light decided it wanted to go out because my battery's getting low. But basically you're gonna have to use the resistor. Alright, so I'll show you how to do that. But don't plug this directly into the vehicle. You have to use the resistor. So let me set that up for you. Sorry guys, I hope to one day actually have a cool camera. Alright, let me just go ahead and go like this. And then I don't really have a cool place to set you guys. I don't know how I got this to work earlier, but so I can set you up without dropping it. Alright, so here's the resistor. And it itself has a grounding wire too. Has a grounding wire too that you're going to use. So take this, now the hard part's going to be trying to figure out where I'm going to put this resistor when I actually have it on here. But I'm going to go ahead and take this in, and we're going to plug it into the light. Prongs are a little bent, it seems, so make sure there's a nice secure connection. Come on. There we go. All right. Not sure why this seems quite so weird. And then you just simply take this end here and plug it into the vehicle side. Now ideally, try to find a good place to secure this. But now we can go ahead and take all of our groundings. Like I said, all of our groundings. Somehow this one slipped through the cracks. And so the cool thing about this one is that it's open, so we can just slide that one right in. Take our 10mm again. Make sure the grounding's nice and snug. We're gonna go ahead and put that up there. So now, it should look something like this. Got your resistor. There we go. So now you got the headlight, the vehicle, the resistor, and now, in theory, we should have some matching headlights and side markers. So let's make sure we get everything safely out of the way. And out of the way of damaging the vehicle. My light should be good there. Let's go ahead and fire her up, shall we? Moment of truth. Oh snap, there we go. Now, let's see if this one's working. This one is not. So, easy fix. What we're gonna do, I may have installed, you guys might have seen the lights different too, but I may have unfortunately installed this LED light wrong over here. So what we're going to do, simply undo the hardware. So now, as weird as it may sound, this LED actually matters which way you put it. So let me put it back in here. It's a little big, but let's try it one more time. Should be able to see on my buddy's car right over here. Yep, it works. You can see from over here. I know, as silly as that sounds, I installed the light bulb upside down. But just so you know, without these resistors, these lights would be blinking super fast. So now, I don't know if you guys see it or not, but the left headlight that I just installed is a different height now than the one to the right. This light is lower than that one. So I'll show you how to adjust that. But there we go. So now, all we gotta do, put the cover back on, put the hardware back on, again guys, I apologize, I don't have a lot of assistance out here. So I'm just out here kind of by myself. I got tired of not having these lights installed. I've actually been waiting about a week to finish installing these lights. And tonight I said finally said screw it. I'm gonna get this light done. I still got tail lights to do too. But now and sorry, this is hard to do with one hand. That's gonna bother me. Hopefully it doesn't show when we actually, but now what we're gonna do, one more check. There you go, guys. That's pretty much it. we are good to go. So, like I said, I haven't installed the halo. It's not installed, or I haven't connected. I apologize. I haven't connected the halo. But now, I'm going to show you, because you see, this light is higher than this light. So now, what we're going to do, simply come here and go to these adjustment screws. And make sure that they are good to go. I guess looks like we're gonna have to loosen this one, because it seems like the other one is already. So basically, at least my goal is to make these match without hopefully removing. There's still a lot of screw in there. And then this one will adjust it in and out. You see it's still a little off. So we are going to go ahead and keep adjusting it. Still got plenty of screw there. I don't know, what do you guys think? And then that might be why it seems like that, because there's a pole in the way. But I think this seems much more even now, like that. This bar actually takes up a lot of light. Never really realized that. But there you go. And then just so you guys can see, this is low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for now. Thank you for watching. I know it's long, and I know I don't really have any cool equipment. So now I'm going to switch out that cover and that cover with clear. So that one's already switched to clear. I'm going to switch this one to clear. I have some LED lights that I bought for these. So yeah, this front end is going to light up. Again, thanks for watching, guys. See you at the next video.